Okay. Ended the week pretty good. A little bit more than 5 hour on HPQ, short. I was actually green on it long, but on my last exit here, I accidentally added. I'm spamming cover all, short cover all, so I have it bound, and it apparently, as I'm spamming it, it's adding me into the trade, so I don't understand how cover all. Actually, I do understand how it works. Never mind. So yeah, I accidentally added in, and it, I don't know, I was only up like $10 on it. So, and then I traded RNG. I traded 15 shares. I'll go over that one first because I think this trade is good, and I know it was super volatile, and it's moving insane amounts. This is 170, and this is $59, 159. So I took a really, really small 15 shares. Stop was right under these bodies of these candles. Long, hoping to just get out up here. Came against me. Lost $30. Oh, whatever. And then we'll go to HPQ, which I feel like I traded quite well. I'm not really sure how it's doing right now. Yeah, it's still bouncing. So HPQ, we'll go over the whole thing. We'll go over the first trade. This is the first trade. So on the open, very minimal volume. No new high in the first 3 minutes. Everything is, sorry, let me get this out of here. Everything is trading down. Everything, fuck, let me go back. That doesn't matter. So everything is trading down, or trending down, sorry. All the moving averages, we're not above any of them. So on the open, we have low volume, so this was a little bit risky, but if I was going to say if it was going to gap either way with what the charts are showing me, it's definitely going to fall off lower than it's going to fall off higher. So I entered in here. My stop was above this pre-market local level. We sold off once we got this huge 1.5 million shares traded in that minute. I had an idea that was on the right side. So once once the momentum slowed down, took a partial, came back, tested VWAP 9 moving average, re-entered more than the shares I took out here. So I was heavier here than I was at the entry. Took out more here, so I only had like a quarter or 20% of my shares left there. Got out break even. And then I actually went long on this little 1 minute uptrend for the break of VWAP. And I put my stop here. In reality, it should have been this candle or the candle that it was, current session it was in. Popped up, took a little bit off, came back, got stopped out break even. This was just like, I took out maybe 15% here. I really don't know what I was expecting was going to happen, but took it out high of the day. This is something I struggle with. I always think it's going to go farther than it is on these reversals, and that's why I'm just bad at trading them. So I really should have took off at least a quarter here, probably half, because even like when I'm looking at now, I know it's a scalp. I know we're not going to go run, a crazy amount. So that could have been managed better. Then I'm short here. Once I saw we get rejected off the moving averages, I go short, stop out here. I just don't like how it's trading. It couldn't break down this level. And then the reason I got out on this candle is because the volume was, so let me look exactly what time I got out of that candle. That candle, oh my god, I have a lot of tickets today. That candle, so I was short at 83. Short at 83, so that's what, 10:07? Okay, so that I got out at 18 seconds into this candle. I got out, and the volume was already like this high. So I was thinking, okay, I saw a pretty big full candle. We couldn't break down under the 77 level. We're probably reversing. We have all this crazy volume coming in. Let me just get out. Got out for like a $2 loss. And then by the time the candle closed, we got smashed down below all the moving averages and off VWAP again. So I said, okay, let me take this short one more time. Stop was above here. I was pretty heavy. I was like 850 shares. Once I saw us curling down, I was fairly confident. And once we broke the 77 level, and then we had crazy volume come in. And I'm pretty sure it was on this candle. It came in really early into the candle. Volume precedes price. I was pretty confident. Took partials on the way down at the places we were stuck. This is previous low a day. 60. Next one was at 50. Just 10 cent intervals, about 1 hour each. Actually, more than 1 hour each is what they were. Whoops. And then I got all out over here. Not sure how we're doing now, but we broke the previous 5-minute high of this candle, so I just got out. I was plus 5R, or close to 5R for the day. So there's really, I would have liked to hold into the moving average on the 5. As you can see, it bounced right off of it. But I just didn't, I think it's very possible it trades down to 22 cent, or 28 or 29 cents on the day to fill a gap. Sorry, this is what I was, should have been referring, this high. But it's respecting the moving average there. But I just don't, the extra few cents isn't worth the stress, I guess, even though it's not really stressful, but since I'm in the money. But I might as well just take my profits here and be happy with it. And not just keep staring at it for another hour, hoping it breaks down to where I thought it was. I'll take my profits, end the week pretty strong. So I'll end the week plus 4.5. I'll end the week like 8.5 or 9R up. So happy with that. Just trying to build up the base for October. So thank you guys. See you later.